Okay. So again, let's start from the beginning. I'm calling this meeting for the class so that I can explain to you what's going on with the memo. Okay, just to make sure that you understood it very well. So let's start again from item one. So item one, this was the memo signed by Donna Liquati as addressed to all staff. And you have another memo that is assigned for the same, signed by the same person, but addressed to all students. So now let's go through this memo one by one. It's dated March 26, and then March 26, and then the subject is resolution of special Senate meeting on 25 March 2020. Okay, so the above subject matter refers. Item 1, the Vice Chancellor on Wednesday, 25 March 2020, convened a special meeting of Senate to deliberate the impact of COVID-19 outbreak on the university. It's okay. Item 2, at the above mentioned special meeting of Senate, the following resolutions were made. 2.1, staff members shall work from home with effect 26 March or such a time the department shall have made arrangements for business continuity during this period. So 26 March, everything is done online. So we are working from home. We are still working from home. Yeah. So 26 March is an important date. So let's note that 26 March, that on that date we start working from home. Okay. So, but if you remember, we already have our first class session on, I think, 24. Yeah, before even this meeting was convened, we have our first online class on 24 March. Okay. So, 2.1.1, to this end, the above shall effect on 26 March until further notice. During this period, staff shall note that they are on duty and should be readily available. So we are on duty. Okay. So let me highlight. We are still on duty. We are still working. Staff are still working. Okay. Is there a highlight here? Spotlight. No. There's no highlight. Okay. Anyway, maybe this one we can. That we are still on duty. So there, we are still on duty and should be readily available when recalled. Yeah, at any time from their homes and should the home should the situation dictate. So we are still on duty. So that's why we are encouraged to do online teaching. Okay, next. Uh, the Directorate shall identify skeletal staff to provide services. 2.2, Directorate shall identify skeletal staff to provide services from the office during this period. Okay, that's different. This is how we run the office. 2.2.1, on the above note, HODs, deans, and directors are expected to identify essential services and officers to oversee those functions during this period. All arrangements concerning the above should be done by 12 noon, March 27, so that those working from home could be released accordingly. So anyway, this is just about our us. Running out of time. 10 minutes. Okay, anyway, it's okay. We will call again if this one runs out, okay? So let's clear that one and then let's go down. So we have during that, okay, we're done with 2.2.1. There's nothing much on this one. It's about how we run the office. So 2.3, students, this is important. Students on attachment are being recalled and directed to return to their places of residence to avoid risk of exposure to the COVID-19 outbreak. Okay, so this one is about students, and but then it doesn't apply to you because these are for students on attachment. So that's fine. 2.4, international students can elect to remain on campus for the duration of closure of the university. Okay, this is about international students. There will be, is there a message? Okay, so there students, there will be further consultation between deans and student affairs and the concerned international students on the appropriate measures needed to ensure their safety during the period they are resident on campus. Okay, anyway, that's for international students, and I don't think we have international students in the class. Next, projects on the production of sanitizer, soap, and drones for COVID-19 operations shall be expedited and samples delivered as soon as possible. So anyway, so this is the project about university projects for the drone for the COVID-19 solutions. 2.6, there will be a 1 month trial period. This is the one that concerns us. There will be 1 month trial period for online teaching. At the end of this trial period, departments shall produce reports on the outcome of their online teaching trials for the attention of the Deputy Vice Chancellor Academic Affairs. Okay, so that means there will be online teaching, 1 month online teaching. So starting from that date, 26 March
25.
until 26 April, okay, we'll have on trial online teaching. So that's why during this period, we're still struggling on what kind of mode we'll be doing, whether we have to really have to do Zoom or we just do YouTube offline, and then I will just continue recording. Uh, I prefer that there will be some interaction, but it looks like you have some problems with the internet. We tried that one today, and then I made myself available during class time, exactly during class time, and then nobody attended the class. So I just recorded myself doing the class. Okay. So anyway,
Mm.
so in that case, in that class, I will upload the video on YouTube, and then for you to look at it. But next time I will try again. Hopefully, but because I send you a message on WhatsApp and ask you whether you can attend and nobody replied. So because of that, it looks like nobody can attend. Okay. So I prefer if there's any 1 or 2 persons who can attend the interaction, because it's better for that one to have, it's better, that setup is better because some students can interact, can represent the other students, and then they can ask questions. Because for me, if I'm the only one, then I just keep on talking without anybody asking me questions. Okay. So anyway, next meeting next Tuesday, I hope exactly the same time as a class, 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. I will see if other students will be available to attend the class. Otherwise, I will record again and upload the recording, upload the video on YouTube. Okay. Okay. So anyway, that's the trial period for teaching. So after trial period, we'll send a report. But during this trial period, we will have class. Okay, we will have online class. It's either on Zoom, there's interaction, or in YouTube. Okay, so I hope that is clear to everyone that we will have
Mm.
online class. Although it is a trial period for online teaching, we will have online class. Okay, because what will happen is when we come back, we're not going to start to discuss from where we left when we are still doing face to face. With the online teaching, we will continue to teach according to how we already discussed. Okay, I will not go back. Okay, I will not go back the discussion to where we were before when we were doing it face to face in the classroom. Okay, I will continue with the online teaching. When we come back and be used, I will continue with the teaching according to where I finished from the online. Okay, I hope it is clear.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. So because that is important, because to let the students know that they have to take the classes very seriously, because the discussion will be that, and there will be no discussion face to face. Okay, and then after the 1 month trial period, then it becomes a serious class now. Okay, I mean, I mean, it's still a serious class online, but then it's a trial period. There's like we can have some delay, something like that, some other things, because things are not properly set yet. But once during after trial period, during this time, maybe 1 week on the third week of teaching, then hopefully things will become normal and we can be smoother, okay, without any interruptions. Okay, that's the reason for the trial period, so that if students have concern, we don't really have to push as much as we can, but you can ask questions, and so we can accommodate them. Okay, but once those issues or questions are already addressed, then we will move on with the class as per normal. I hope that's clear. Okay. So next, no assignments shall be issued during the closure of the university until further notice. Okay. This is the one that we are
Yes.
trying to look at. Okay. So first of all, the online teaching also applies until further notice. Okay. We will continue online teaching until the university will open again. Okay. But the thing is, we don't know when the university will open again. The further notice should also apply to 2.6. Until further notice, we will do online teaching. Okay, I hope this is clear. So that means that if the COVID-19 will continue for 1 year, you know, so we have to do online teaching for 1 year. Then I have to assess you. There's nothing like I cannot assess you. You need to go, you need to move. We need to finish the semester. Okay? So now, okay, let's at 2.7. This is the one that you're concerned. Okay, no assignment shall be issued during the closure of the university until further notice. Okay, let's just finish 2.8 and 2.9 so that we will do 2.7. Okay, about assignment. So 2.8, the impact of the closure of teaching assistantships shall be handled by the DDCAA. But then I already requested in this one, so TA, that's why our TA, Daniel Chitina, is still asking for your things because we'll be doing things as per normal. Yeah, he will be assisting me during this time. So there's no change regarding the issue. BS continuity plan shall be developed by the Rapid Response Committee. So there's a committee on that one, so we're done. So let's go back to 2.7. So no assignment shall be issued during the closure of university until further notice. Yeah, the major concern here is because some students don't have internet connection. Okay, but uh, so if we give assignments, okay, these are assignments, yeah. If you give assignments, so some students cannot possibly cannot upload them, cannot do them, cannot do anything. Okay, so that is the one that I'm going to address now because even during the meeting we have a resolution. Okay, we have a resolution that us academics can decide. I will decide on what is the best thing for my class. Okay. So in this case here, although there are no assignments, I won't give assignments, but I will give group work. Okay, I will give group work, and then for now, because let's just, for the sake of argument, for the trial teaching, I will give you, just like I told you, I will give class work. Okay, so the class work that is supposed today, I will upload it in Blackboard, but then because of the trial period of the 1 month, I won't require you to submit the what do you call this, to submit your results during this period. Okay, but then after 1 month, I will, sorry, let me finish. Yeah, after the 1 month period, I will give the deadline, the date